So in the last video, we looked at frequency tables, frequency charts, and we recorded how many times something happened. In this video, we're going to look at how to make those into dot plots. So here we have our information from the last video, where we took the data that we had, the number of runs my friends went on last week, and we recorded it into a frequency table. So we have the number of runs people went on, and the number of friends that actually went on that many runs. So 3 people went on 0 runs, 2 people went on 1 run, and so forth. This is all nice and handy, but it's not very visual. It's not really nice to look at. So what a dot plot is a dot plot is very similar to a bar graph, but the nice thing about a dot plot is that a bar graph kind of requires you to know your information ahead of time. And a dot plot you can actually do similarly to the frequency tables. You don't really have to know everything ahead of time. You can make them as you go. So just like I made this, I know that my number of runs are 0 to 4. So I'm going to start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to label those 1, 2, 3, 4. Fix that. So this is the number of runs down here. So you can make this dot plot by simply, it's very similar to making tallies. So we can go through this list, and we have how many 3 people went 0 times, 2 people went once, 3 people went twice, 4 people went 3 times, or 4 people went on 3 runs, and 2 people went on 4 runs. So that's really nice because you can actually do that as you go as well. So when I was making that, I was actually looking at this table, and so I already knew that there were 3 people that went on 0 runs, so I could just do 1, 2, 3 all at once. But you could actually tally them up as you go along too. You could do 0 and put 1 dot, and then 3, put a dot over here, and you can keep going. The one thing you want to do when you're making dot plots, or sometimes these are called line plots, and every once in a while you'll see some people will use X's instead of dots, but they're kind of just making marks up. You want to try and, as best you can, to line them up so you can actually see which one is the most just by looking at it. If you make one thing with dots like this, and then you make another one with dots really close to each other, they look like they're the same size, but whereas this one is 3, this one is 6, this should be twice as much. So you need to make sure that you kind of have them evenly spaced out, like down here, not clumped together and super far apart. And so we can do one more here. This was the number of times my friends ate at Chipotle last week, because my friends are addicted to Chipotle apparently, and they spend their whole lives there. So we can make whatever, that'll work. We can make a chart, and we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. People went up to 7 times, and so I can see that 2 people ate there once, and 1 person ate there twice. 2 people ate at Chipotle 3 times. 4 people, or 1 person ate at Chipotle 4 times. 2 people ate at Chipotle 5 times, and 1 person ate there 6 times, and 1 person ate there 7 times, because they have no life and they eat at Chipotle all the time. So this is really nice because you can easily see that most people ate at Chipotle 1, 3, or 5 times, and less people ate there. You can kind of just look at it. It's much easier to look at than this visually. So that is what a dot plot is right here.